Good morning. How y'all doing? Happy Monday in my world. Happy whenever you'll see this in your world. Okay, bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to my channel if you know me. Thank you so much for coming back to see it, girl. I appreciate you. If you do not recognize this face, however, my name is Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice. Yes, where faith is the muscle we exercise around here. Now let's get on into it. Y'all know dilly-dallying. Boom. So once again, like I said yesterday, that I was going to run it back to those notes that I got from Devon Franklin. Because it was about seed mentality. And excuse my voice and my face. I was up in the wee hours and my throat is dry. Never mind that. We're going to jump right into it, right? So he was talking about seed mentality. Seed is an instrument for growth. Mentality is mindset, right? So having the mentality or the mindset of growth. And he was talking about, he mentioned something like, oftentimes we put our own timetables on things, right? We're like, by 25, I'm going to be this. By 30, I want to have this position, or I want to be married with children. We often put these timetables, right? And something he said, he was like, show me where in the Bible, if that's what you subscribe to. But that's what I subscribe to. He was like, show me where in the Bible it says by 30, you're supposed to have X, Y, Z. I was like... right? We often put this artificial timetable on what we're supposed to do. But something the Bible does say. In Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says, for everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. That means everything is going to happen in its time. It's not when we declare it or we decide, right? We can plant seeds, plant good seeds of things. We can start our growth process, start our healing process by going to therapy, talking to people, reading books, etc., etc. But everything is going to happen when it's supposed to happen. A lot of times we want to skip stuff. I myself have been a person who wants to skip steps. I've said it to a couple people this season, currently, probably in the last couple of days, a week. I can tell y'all, remember a conversation I had where I'm like, can I skip this part? I don't like feeling sad. I don't like grieving. I don't like all those feelings. I'm like, now I see why. This is why I skipped. Oh, Jesus. This is why for so long I avoided and pushed aside the grieving of my best friend, the grieving of the loss of her life. And now I want to push aside grieving certain relationships, right? And it's like, you can't do that. Because what you push aside, please believe it's not gone. It will resurface. In one way, shape, form, or another, it will resurface. And now is my time to finally deal with things, right? And it's like, everything happens in its time. So even if I don't like it, even if it doesn't feel good to me, it still has to happen. It's time for it to happen. But something he said, other than talking about timetables, he said, your seed is designed to grow in its time, right? But for it to grow, it must be planted in the right environment. Environment is critical. He said, evaluate, is this environment conducive for my growth? This reminds me, shout out to my brother Donovan. This reminds me of something Donovan said once. I was taking a coach shop of his. And he asked the group, he was like, where do sunflowers grow? And we was all thinking like, location. And the answer really was like, where sunflowers grow. Follow me. Where do sunflowers grow, right? Where do palm trees grow? Where do oak trees grow? They grow where in the environment that they're supposed to, if that makes sense. You can't just decide to plant an apple tree, an apple seed anywhere in the United States and expect, I'm going to just put it in this dirt right here and it's going to grow here. No, we don't know what the vegetation is like. We don't know how it rains here. We don't know what insects are here. We don't know who's pollinating the dirt. We don't know what kind of soil that is. So I can't just say I'm going to plant it right here and it's going to grow. Where are you planted? The environment that you're in. Are you in a relationship? Do you have friendships that you need to evaluate? Do you like the job you're in? Is it toxic? Does it go against your values, your morals, and your beliefs? Your environment is critical for your growth. You can't just be any old place and think I'm gonna reach my goal that I set for myself. I'm gonna do the thing God's called me to do. When you know, probably, Maybe you don't know. But for those of us who do know that we're in environments that are not conducive or helpful, or they're not contributing to our betterment, you got to evaluate that and be like, is this helpful? Or, because that could really get the light bulb to figure out, that's why I haven't grown in this area. That's why I haven't been promoted. That's why I haven't done this. Because the people I'm around, you are like the people you hang around. You are like what you're absorbing, right? What you watching and what you watching. I just combined two words. What you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're reading, all the things, what you scrolling past, huh? Okay, that's it. Evaluate your environment. El tema de hoy. Evaluate your environment. That's it, y'all. Going about your business. Listen, I hope y'all have a wonderful, magnificent, illustrious day. Si nadie te ha dicho hoy, esta día que te estoy hablando a ti mismo, if nobody has told you today, yes, you. I love you. And I love me, y'all. Because listen, life be life. But guess what? We are going to prosper regardless. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.